Peace and love, family. Peace and love. How everybody doing? Listen, guys, I'm not gonna be on here long, but it's so much going on. I had to do a quick update. Today is May 21st. It is a Tuesday. It is 3:30. I actually have a class. I'm doing some continuing education classes that I have to take tonight. So that's one reason I won't be on long. And I haven't been on for the last week or so because I had hand surgery. So I probably will come on sometime this week in the evening time, late at night, to continue to update. But I had to come on. There's so much happening. We've got P. Diddy with his bogus apology. We've got a Jaguar Wright with what has happened to her. We've got, oh my goodness, what else was it that I just saw? It's just so much going on. So, anyways, what I want to touch on tonight is I want to touch on P. Diddy because I think with the P. Diddy video coming out, what we've seen is it has brought awareness to domestic violence. And that needed to be brought out. Also, we're going to talk about a few more celebrities who have been charged with domestic violence. We're going to have about what's happening with Jaguar Wright and a few other things, and then we will be off. But I would love, guys. We are growing. We are growing. Thank you for all my new subscribers. We're almost getting to 180, guys. We're like at 175. So I'm excited about that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, if you can, please hit the like button. That's a free thing, but that will help my video to continue to show more, and also hit that share it with your friends. Now in this video I will put a warning up because it is domestic violence. It will be a warning. I think I have a warning already written up somewhere. Yeah, adult content. So we're talking about domestic violence, we're talking about abuse, so I want to put that up there for you guys. This is not for kids. This is not for kids. I will say that one more time. I'm going to play this little clip right here that I had done a short on, and then we're going to get right into it. But please, guys, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you hit that like button and share it, guys. And please comment. Please leave me comments. That way I can see who's listening, and we can always go back and check out the comments that you guys put. So let's share this, and then we'll get on into the video. Why's my thing doing that? Oh, there you go.
Yo!
That ain't the one I want. Here we go. When you love celebrities,
give me some lighter fluid. Kendrick's overrated. J. Cole's a scrub. Gunna's just a low budget version of Young Thug. Kanye a fake Christian, blame everything on the Jews. He just mad nobody purchased his ugly red moon shoes. NBA young boy, you a deadbeat G. You gave all of your 12 baby mamas STDs. Lil Uzi Vert, I know your little booty hurts. Dressed up like a teenage girl in some heels with a Louis purse. People in Philly saying you humiliate the city. On TV with JT, but on the low you smashing.
All right, guys, that little clip is from this guy off of TikTok. I don't know what I did with his name. He's off TikTok, and he's a battle rapper. He's pretty good. So go on TikTok and see if you can find him. When I can find his link, I will put it in my description box below. So let's get on into this Diddy stuff and what's going on with Diddy. So I want to show the clip where Diddy, of course, was caught fighting his girlfriend. And then we're going to go to the apology. And I'm going to give my opinions on that apology. And then we'll go from there. Where is it? I think I just did I was trying to just take a clip because I didn't want to get so I just took a clip that someone had did a short on because I'm trying not to get, um, hit. Because they'll hit you. Let me put up my disclaimer. We're going to do first, this is um, adult content, and then the copyright disclaimer is below. The copyright disclaimer is below. Of fair use, the fair use copyright is going below. So I'm going to play this and then we're going to talk about this a little bit because this is crazy. This is crazy. So we have to be mindful about when we call ourselves idolizing these people. So this clip is from CNN and this is from Stay Tuned NBC. You can see him dragging her down the hall, slams her, kicks her. I mean, this guy's off the chain. I mean, he slams her and kicks her hard, like no mercy. So, guys, what we have here is a man out of control or a man who thinks that um, he owns it all, that, he has a right. I will say this, nobody has a right to put their hands on you. They're not your dad. You don't need a spanking when you're grown. No person has a right to put their hands on you. No one. And when it gets to that point where we are putting hands on each other, it's time to leave. Okay? It's just time to leave. If you have to wait till that person goes to work, if you have to get to the grocery store and tell the lady behind the grocery counter, hey, look, I'm in danger. I can't go out with this person, call 911, whatever you have to do to escape. Um, Escape before it's too late. Too many people are killed. Too many women are killed from domestic violence each year. I want to look that up. See how many people. Let's see how many are killed. Uh, see what they say. See what the polls say. See, women killed from domestic violence. It says every month, an average of 70 women in the United States are shot and killed by an intimate partner. Let me share this because I want people to see because I don't want nobody to say I'm just making stuff up. I'm going to stop this for a minute. And then I'm going to share this. Okay. Share. See if I can make that bigger. I'll do this. I'm trying to make it bigger. Hold on, guys. Oh, I see what I can do. Where we go? I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for you guys to see. Okay, there we go. I don't know why my StreamYard. I'll do this right here. It's so showing so small on my screen. I don't know what's happening. I'll do a zoom in or something. It's tripping. It's so small. I'm gonna have to see why my. Let me do this right here. Okay. All right. It says if y'all can see this, every month an average of 70 women in the U.S. are shot and killed by an intimate partner. While intimate partner violence is a global issue, the intersection between gun violence and intimate partner violence is unique to America. So we see here that every month, now think about that, guys, every month, an average of 70 women are killed. Okay. Every month. So we're looking at maybe 1,100 women killed a year just from gun violence. They ain't said that this is not talking about the people who are stabbed, the women who have been choked, women who are missing from an intimate partner. I want you to look at that. That is a lot, guys, and that says something about us. And we have to bring more awareness to this. And we can't be ashamed when we're in these type of situations. We have to speak out. Even if no one believes us, we have to speak out and get away. What he did to that girl was unconscionable. He hit her like she was nothing. He kicked her worse than he would have kicked a dog in the street trying to bite him. Okay. So then he comes back with this apology. Now, you can accept this apology if you want to. Let me find it. You can accept it if you want to, but I think it was half baked. Uh, I don't think it was sincere at all. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to it and you tell me what you think, which I'm sure a lot of you have already heard this, but it was half. This just was, I, it just made me mad. I just put it that way because I ain't believing a word of this.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Okay, so here we go. Now, this girl had to sue him, okay? And the only reason she was able to sue him because of the videotapes and things that um, the guy that was, I guess, doing his ugh, big, big, well, I can't talk to that. I don't know what's going on with me, guys, but bigography, um, and his camera person, I guess, between all of that, had recorded enough for her to show um, that she had been the things that she had claimed. Because remember, it was a girl before her that has been making claims, and I think Tasha K did a piece on her. I was going to try to get it, but I know Tasha K will flag you quick, so I didn't. But if you go to Tasha K, it was a girl before her who was saying all along what Diddy was doing. And then I'm going to play a clip from Jaguar Wright. She'd been saying it all along before this even came out. So there's a lot of people implemented in this. And let's not exclude Jamie Foxx, guys. Now, I'm alleged, this is all allegedly, of course. We did see the tape, so we can't say that was allegedly. That is something that he did. That is something that he has said he has done. And he apologized after the fact. He didn't apologize before. He apologized when it was put out to the world that this is what I did. And now here he go with this half-baked apology. Um, what that young lady got from him, I think, was not enough. And for all the people who he has done these things to, you need to come out and you need to not only criminally sue, but civil sue him. Because anytime a person get to the point where they think that they are that powerful that they can do and say whatever they want, they're terribly dangerous, and there's no telling how many people have been hurt by his actions or through his actions. So, guys, don't let Don't let people treat you any kind of way. It's not that much money in the world, okay? Because you may not make it out. When that one girl was down, he could have kicked her in the head and she could have never walked again. She could have never got up again. You may not make it out, okay? I used to tell my daughters all the time when they were first started going out dating to always drive themselves, to make sure you got enough money if you are somewhere to get home, and never drink anything. Don't let nobody buy your drink, bring your drink, get your drink, because everybody don't make it back. Everybody, everybody's body is differently. So when you're getting these cocktails and things at these different parties, you may be that one that can't make it back from it. So let's thank God that Cassie did make it through, and others who may have fallen under uh, some of this behavior has made it through. We pray for, we know his one girlfriend, her name escapes me right now, that passed away. We don't know what all she went through or what happened with all of that. Money can cover up a lot of stuff. We don't know what happened. The White Howard, uh, and that whole situation. We don't know really what happened. We weren't there. But when you are around people who think they're too powerful, that they can't be caught and they're not, they don't have to follow the law, get away from that person. Okay. And one thing I found about men with money, a lot of times they do feel like that they're untouchable in some aspects, but money is not necessarily power. Power is a whole different subject that we'll have to get into one day. And I think that's what happens with a lot of our actors and our athletes. They feel like I get a little money, I'm powerful. It's a difference uh, in that kind of power, that you can just get away with anything. So he had did this poor old behind apology that I thought was half baked, and is I mean, who am I to say that he didn't mean it? But to me, that's just the way I saw it. Because if he really felt it, he would have said something way ahead of time, and he didn't. So I want to go to another one that, if y'all remember,
is opening up about the 2009 incident with
this is when Chris Brown in 2009 hit Brianna, and it was rough. If everybody remember, that was a rough one. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Shout out to what is it, Audience? I got this clip from Audience. Shout out to them. You can go and and look at the whole clip. I'm not gonna um, play our whole clip, but I just want to bring back to y'all. Remember these people that we are idolizing because they're stars. I want you to look at what we're dealing with.
When she do that, I bite her arm. I think as I'm driving, 'cause I'm still trying to drive, and it's just like a petty, like stupid fight.
Brown was found guilty of felony assault.
I remember she tried to kick me. It's like just her just being upset, but then I really hit her, like I with a closed fist, like I punched her, and it busted her lip.
Now I want y'all to look at Brianna's face. Now here's Brianna, superstar, super mega star, and she is going through domestic violence with this young man. Look at this. It always amazes me how when they get caught, they're sorry, but they never think when they have done this, you know what I need to do? Maybe I need to go to rehab and take care of this. Maybe I need to, before anybody called, maybe I need some help with my anger management. They always have to get caught. And that's why personally I feel it's a half-baked apology. But remember, um, they kind of, went through this pretty quick, kind of swept it on the rug. But Chris Brown really, look at this woman's face. He beat her. He fought, and it wasn't the first time. Allegedly, it wasn't the first time that he had hit her. So we have to be mindful, guys, that we're actually following these cats. I mean, think about it. We're idolizing these people because they got money. And that's why I tell people all the time, first of all, success is not necessarily monetary. Okay, people think success means I have to be rich. No, that's not what success is. Okay, anybody can get money. I said all the time, money is one of the easiest things in the world to get. The thing is, the question is, what are you willing to do to get the money? Money is easy. Okay, money is easy, but you have to ask yourself, what am I willing to do to get the money? That's the hard part. For some and some it's not, because they're willing to do anything to get that money. But money is easy to get, and we have to remember that. So don't just idolize people because they have money. That don't make them a good person. That don't make them the be all. Too many times we follow stars, we follow uh, uh, evangelists, we follow preachers, we follow um, football players, basketball players, all these people because they got money. That doesn't mean they're good people. And we need to stop it. And we need to teach our young people that. Quit idolizing these people because they got money or because they're on TV. Look at their character. Look at their family. If you watch a person's family, that'll tell you a heck of a lot about that person. A heck of a lot about that person. If that person's kids is not talking to them, there's a reason. If that person is not talking to their family is not talking to them, there's a reason. If people keep saying to you that they're not a good person, it's a reason everybody keeps saying that. Quit idolizing these people because they got money. Look at this lady's face. And we always talk about, well, I ain't buying no more R. Kelly songs. I ain't buying no more R. Kelly. You ain't buying no more R. Kelly, but you're buying everybody else. What about everybody else who has made claims and stars who we know have did things? Have y'all stopped buying Chris Brown's music? I want y'all to think about it. All the music now that P. Diddy has put out, are y'all going to stop with that? I want you to think about it. All the people that have been criticized, who have been charged. I'm talking about people who have been charged. Or who we know, we have seen evidence that these people have done wrong. Are you going to stop idolizing them? Are you going to stop watching their movies? Are you going to stop listening to their music? You have to think about these things, guys. It's not just one person. It's a lot of people in Hollywood. And so we have to look at Hollywood for what it is. Hollywood is the devil's playground. The devil lives in Hollywood and all of his minions. Okay? So you got to ask yourself, where do I draw the line with these people? Where do I draw the line? That's a good question. Where do you draw the line? When you stop saying, I'm going to stop listening to, or I'm going to stop watching the movies, or I'm going to stop watching this football player, basketball player. Where do we draw the line? That's a good question. So that was with Chris. And like I said, you can go to her channel and look at that whole interview, but I want to stop there so y'all could see that it's a lot in Hollywood. Now I'm going to go to, let me show y'all some stuff. That's just right on YouTube. I'm going to go to this one right here. Okay. This video may have inappropriate. Like I said, I've got the adult warning up, and also I have fair use up, guys. But check this out. This is from a football player, ex-football player, NFL player.
Manhunt here in Florida for a former NFL player, his ex-girlfriend in front of their baby boy.
And we must warn you tonight, this video is extremely violent and disturbing. Let's go to Louis right now. Our newsroom with more on this one, Louis.
Yeah, very unsettling, Calvin. And even this attack happened last Saturday, and the video is absolutely gut-wrenching to watch. Police in Oakland, Florida, now issuing a warrant. Zachary Stacy's arrest again. This is extremely disturbing.
Watch this.
Here it is. Stacy is seen punching his ex-girlfriend, Kristen Evans, twice in the head before picking her
Look
up
at her.
and
He threw her
throwing her
into the
into the
TV. Do y'all
TV,
see
causing
that?
that to fall over. Stacy then picks her up again and slams
Do
her
you see how
onto a
he's slamming
baby
this girl?
bounce chair before leaving the house. This all happened while their 5-month-old son was sitting on the couch. The victim was treated at the hospital for multiple bruises.
Now, mind you, the baby right there. You see how he beat this girl? And we're idolizing these people because they can play ball good or because they can sing good. Guys, we have to draw the line. When we find these allegations out, where do we draw the line? Where do we say is enough is enough? Okay? I'm going to show y'all this right here.
For driving while intoxicated.
Shout out to World Influence. This is a clip by World Influence. Go over and subscribe to their channel. Shout out to World Influence.
The Guns N' Roses guitarist was arrested for domestic violence in 1999. This was his only run-in with the law. James Brown, the funk legend, was arrested for domestic violence in 2004 after he allegedly shoved his wife to the bedroom floor at their home in Beach Island, South Carolina.
Now, James Brown was allegedly known to beat or hit women, it was said. And we know how we idolize James Brown.
And kicking her on July 18th during a chance encounter at their publicist's office. He was also arrested for driving while intoxicated.
Now, Mickey Rooney did it at his publicist's office. So if he will kick and hit his woman at the publicist's office, can you imagine what she went through at home? Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy tried to kill his wife Sharon by strangling her. The Black Sabbath frontman has also been arrested for breaking and entering and public urination. Stacey Dash. She was arrested on September 29, 2019, for allegedly slapping and pushing her husband during a heated argument in Newport Richey, Florida. Mel Gibson. In 2010, he pleaded no contest in a battery charge regarding his then-wife Oksana Grigorieva. Gibson was also arrested in 2006 for drunk driving. The charge was associated with Gibson's now infamous anti-Semitic tirade. Sean Penn. He was arrested for the domestic assault of then-wife Madonna. Penn also served 33.
Now we know Sean
The couple
Penn has
both
been
starred
trouble.
on American Horror Story. XXXTentacion was charged in 2016 with aggravated battery of a pregnant woman, false imprisonment, domestic battery by strangulation, and witness tampering. The rapper denied the allegations and claimed the woman in question was actually beaten by another woman and wasn't pregnant at the time. Chris Brown. He was arrested in 2009 for beating up then-girlfriend Rihanna before the Grammy Award. Nicolas Cage. He was arrested in 2011 for domestic battery and disturbing the peace. Dennis Rodman. He has a long history with domestic violence. The NBA star and then-wife Carmen Electra were both arrested for a domestic dispute in 1998. Rodman was also Tommy Lee. He was arrested for domestic violence in 1994 and 1998 for battering his wife, actress Pamela Anderson Lee. Lee has been arrested several times for offenses like indecent exposure, disturbing the peace, and inciting a riot.
Now I will say that some of these, if you go back and look in the history, a lot of these had a lot to do with alcohol abuse and drug abuse, which that is not an excuse at all. But guys, when we entertain the devil, my mother would say, when you dance with the devil, when he's tired of dancing with you, he throws you to the side. And there are consequences to everything that we do. So we have to be mindful of what we do. But then again, like I said, these are people that people have idolized for years because they're top-notch superstars, top-notch people that we've idolized. So when do we draw the line and say, okay, I'm going to stop listening to these people. I'm going to stop watching their movies. I'm going to stop I'm going to stop listening to their music. Where do you draw the line? That's the question. Each person has their own line, but where do you draw the line?
Chad Okosinko. He was arrested for domestic abuse in 2001 and in 2012 when he headbutted his then-wife Evelyn Lozada during an argument, causing a massive bloody gash. Nicholas Brendan. He was arrested in October 2017 for allegedly getting physical with his girlfriend during a fight. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer star has faced legal troubles before. Brendan has been charged with vandalism, robbery, criminal mischief, and more. Vanilla Ice. He has been arrested for domestic violence 3 times. The rapper has also been arrested for disorderly conduct and brandishing a weapon. Josh Brolin. He was arrested for domestic violence in 2004 after his wife Diane Lane called the police to report that the actor had assaulted. Terrence Howard. He was arrested for domestic abuse in 2001. The Hustle and Flow star told Rolling Stone magazine that she was talking to me real strong, and I lost my mind and slapped her in front of the kids. Howard.
And you know, right now they got a whole thing out. He's talking about the dollar and how to mathematically, I guess, how the dollar should be spent and how economics could be better. I don't know. Maybe he's found his calling. I don't know. But we have idolized Terrence Howard for years. Okay. And he has domestic. And he came out and said that, yeah, I slapped her. Okay. And what else has happened? Who knows?
Howard told the magazine. Her lawyer said it was a closed fist, but even slapping her was wrong. Flavor Flav. He was arrested for domestic violence in 2021 after he allegedly grabbed a woman and threw her down just days before celebrating his 1 year of sobriety. The Public Enemy rapper has also been arrested for drug possession, assault with a deadly weapon, and Josie Harris while 2 of their children watched. The boxer has also Floyd Mayweather Jr. He was arrested for domestic violence in 2010 for punching his ex-girlfriend Josie Harris while 2 of their children watched.
Okay, can you imagine? Now this is Floyd Mayweather punching a woman, even if he punched her with a slight closed fist. This man is considered a lethal weapon. His hands are considered as dangerous as a gun or a knife, guys. Okay? When you are a professional fighter, your hands and things are considered lethal weapons. But we still idolize Floyd Mayweather. Even though he doesn't box anymore, if he puts on any event, everybody's there. Everybody's trying to take pictures with him. And he did this in front of their kids. When, guys, are we going to stop idolizing people?
Here we make a list of
when are we going to stop
who were arrested
idolizing this domestic violence? When? There's so many. Now we know Jonathan Majors, but that whole thing, that one was running after him. That was crazy. But we've got so many. Shout out to, what was that? Global Buzz. This is a shout out to Global Buzz, and I'm not gonna play it. I just want to play this picture. Put this picture up as we talk. But guys, as you can see, there are celebrities on top of celebrities that are have been in domestic violence situations, have been charged with some serious crimes. You just go back and look up those people, and trust me, you will be shocked at the crimes that some of the celebrities and musicians and athletes have been charged with that we idolize. We have to stop idolizing people because they have money, guys, and look at the people for who they are, and make sure that you're mindful of who your children are idolizing and who your children are watching. That's what's really important. My mom used to say all the time, A hard-headed grown person, you might not be able to change, but that child is the one that you put the impression on. So we have to be mindful of this. And I think with the Diddy thing, it brought a lot out. But we have to remember we went through the Epstein thing. Um, uh, Now they didn't treat Epstein like they did Bill Cosby. Not saying that Bill Cosby was guilty or innocent. I do not know. They found him guilty on account with that one lady. I don't see how they did that, but they did. But Epstein had several people come against him. Uh, T. Trump has basically said, "I grab a woman's thing without no problem." They've done nothing to him. So that's when I say power and money are two different things, guys. But when do we say enough is enough and stand out and say we're not going to accept this? These people are not acceptable, and we're not going to patronize them, because every time you patronize them, you support them. And as long as they're getting that money and support, the behavior will not stop. Okay, it will not stop. So we have to be mindful of this. I want to go to Jaguar, and then I'm going to go to Jaguar story, and then I'm out of here. But I just had to get y'all with these updates, see what you guys thought about what's going on. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to the comments, make a comment,
For
tell me
driving
what
while
you
intoxicated.
what you think about everything. Tell me what y'all thinking. How y'all feeling about. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute while I find this Jaguar piece. Tell me what y'all think about the whole Diddy thing, and because that's really the Diddy thing is such a story by itself, because you have so many stars that are connected to Diddy that people are now seeing that was intimately involved with Diddy, males that we know of. I was watching a piece with Jamie Foxx where Jamie Foxx talked about when he first met Diddy, and he told Diddy, "I can throw you a party for $400." He started following Diddy around with the camera. Diddy started coming up to his house, and it was mighty funny. What got me about that, and I want you to go back and look at the Jamie Foxx interviews when he's talking about when he met Diddy. Jamie Foxx used to throw parties at his house. This is way before he became famous. But all these big stars would come to his house. He would call up the lady. He's like, I had emails and numbers. This was before we had, the computers and stuff. And I would get everybody's emails, and then I would call all the ladies over for the party. And then, the mail. And to me, that sound real fishy. Why would you call all these innocent women over to your house for a party? Then all these superstars come over to your house when you're not even famous yet. Okay, I digress, but y'all need to really listen to that interview and then say things that make you go, things that make you go, And remember, Jamie Foxx and P. Diddy were very close. You got Jamie Foxx, you got Jay-Z, you've got Usher, you've got Justin Bieber, and we know Justin Bieber is going through some things. Guys, this thing is ugly. We got what's his name, Stevie J, and they said Stevie J was in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, put in the comments what y'all think. This stuff is crazy. And if that's the initiation to be famous, then I guess I'll never be famous. I guess I'll just be, mediocre and poor. But if that's what it takes for me to have money to be famous, and I guess I'll be poor. So I'm gonna play this piece from Jaguar, and then wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna play this little piece from Jaguar. This is, of course, shout out to Real Life Productions. I'm just gonna play a clip from Real Life. Shout out to Real Life. Please go over. Real Life really does some great interviews with people. So if you're not subscribed to Real Life and you like celebrity interviews and top YouTubers being interviewed, that's the place to go. They get everybody. So I want to play this little piece of Jaguar. And guys, y'all just tell me what you think. share my screen. All right. I'm going to run through this just a little bit, guys, because I don't want to get flagged.
Tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to you.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce.
Now, if y'all know, Aaliyah not only dated R. Kelly, but she was with allegedly Damon Dash and allegedly Jay-Z. So it was a back and forth thing. That's what she's talking about right here.
Who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened. Now I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige. Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Mm-hmm. Think of the power of that moment. Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you?
So if y'all don't know Jaguar Wright is off the chain. Jaguar, she her career started when she sung background with LL Cool J back in the day. And Jaguar has a phenomenal voice, but because of her, I would say, mental state, her career has just went crazy and down the drain. She could probably be somewhere else. And then not only that, with Hollywood, I think that Hollywood breaks you too. But she has put allegations out about the music industry for a while, and no one listens because Jaguar is so crazy and all over the place. That doesn't mean that she's a liar. I'm not saying it's true, and I'm not saying that it's not true. But go to real life and look at the interviews with Jaguar Wright. They will shock you what she says. Now, she has come out and said some things again about Diddy and Jay-Z and other people. And since then, let me show y'all what has happened to Jaguar Wright since she came out, since the whole P. Now, this is after she came back out. This was before the whole arrest with P. Diddy or them, the FBI going to his home. Let me see. I want to see if they got a date on this. I don't know when they did this one. I don't see a date on it, but if I'm not mistaken, this one was before. I know she did one before, and then she did one after. But then she did another one after. She did one before they arrested, or not arrested, but went to his house and raided P. Diddy's house. Then she did one afterwards. Then she's done one since he came with the apology. So let me show you what's happening to her now. Let's see if I can find it. Now, Jaguar has been in a lot of trouble. Like I said, if you know anything about Jaguar Wright, she has been in a lot of different disputes. Talented woman. Just, I think mental issues and other things have just took her down the wrong path. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Saw it the other day. Here we go. So Kulu, shout out to Kulu, had put it. I'm not going to play it all, but I am going to just share it with you guys. And this is since she then came out talking. As I said, guys, when you go against powerful or people with money, I ain't going to say just powerful people, you just disappear. But people with money can make some things happen. So since then, okay, I don't want to play the whole thing. Okay. All right. Shout out to Kulu. This is from Kulu Stream. If you have not went over to Kulu's, please go over to Kulu's and subscribe. He has some good content. He does a lot of content on Jaguar Right and Carbonation and other things. But allegedly, she has been wanted now for stealing a U-Haul, taking a U-Haul out of state, not doing the proper paperwork to. She rented the U-Haul, but they're saying that she rented the U-Haul for in-state. But they're saying that she took it out of state and didn't bring the U-Haul back. So now she's allegedly had a warrant out for the theft of this U-Haul. Out of nowhere, this has popped up. Now, mind you, this is after she then came out and really spoke against, because you got to remember, she was on the inside for a while. She was young when she went in, when she did the piece with LL Cool J and other things. So look up Jaguar Wright if you don't know about her. But now, since she has come out and spoken against P. Diddy and Jay-Z and others, she has allegedly been charged with stealing this U-Haul and taking it out of state and not reporting it, that she was taken out of state, and has not turned it back in, allegedly. So guys, we know that people with money can cover things up for so long, but like I always tell people, karma is a mother. Karma will come back and bite you in the behind. You will pay. You will pay the cost eventually. Rather it be that you lose something that's very precious to you, rather you lose your wealth or your health. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. You'd rather lose your wealth than your health. It's nothing worse to lose your health. Right now, I know a couple of gentlemen that have Parkinson's, and I'm gonna tell you something. You'd rather have nothing. You'd rather. Parkinson's is a horrible, horrible disease. Lupus is a horrible disease. I had a friend that had a massive stroke in their sleep. So anything can happen, guys. I mean, and I'm not just saying that everybody with sickness did something. They got sickness. The body gives out after a while anyways. That's normally just life. But when karma's coming to get you, it seems like you get a double dose of some stuff. And then if you believe in life after death, you remember the life that you created for yourself here is a life that you'll find yourself having on the other side. Okay? So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful. Somebody keep messaging me. Um, I'm sorry, guys. The thing's going off quick, but I'm gonna get off in a minute. But so we just need to be mindful. So I just want to bring awareness to you guys. I just wanted to update you guys on this thing, touch bases with you guys, let you know that I'm on it. I am watching. I've been watching YouTubers, what's happening there, um, with the debates and the back and forth, and so I've been watching. Just because I haven't been on, I mean, I haven't been watching, so I'm keeping a close eye on everything, guys. But like I said, I just want to bring this to you guys. We're gonna keep an eye out, see where this thing go with P. Diddy. I know people are saying because he's P. Diddy, he's not going to jail. Let me tell you guys, they got some serious charges against him. He's going to jail. He's going. If he gets out, it will be a miracle. Okay, not. I mean, things happen, but I don't see him getting out from under this. Okay, they got a lot on him. Not only the domestic violence, the sex trafficking, drugs, guns. They got a lot of stuff on him. Kidnap, because a lot of people don't know it. When someone holds you against your will, that's considered kidnapping and false imprisonment. And that's a lot of, you get a lot of time for that. Just that alone. So let's keep an eye out. I will keep updating you guys. When I see stuff, I will put it on there. Also, I'm gonna keep an eye out on the Jaguar Right and see what happens with this U-Haul bit, if this is legit, because I didn't go back and try to pull up the police report to see. But if you guys find out, hit me up in the comments, let me know. But I'll try to keep an eye on that. Like I said, shout out to Kulu. He keeps pretty aggressive with the Jaguar Right. Go to the Blue Couch Real Life if y'all want some great interviews. Check out some of the more people channels that I pulled up. Shout out to all my YouTube friends. Thank you guys for all my new subscribers. Let's keep growing so we can do some lives. And one thing I want to do, guys, is I want to start doing a Friday night movie night where we really watch the whole movie and we comment through the movie. And I really want to start like with movies that people normally don't watch, B-rated movies. Because some of them I've been watching, some of them are good and some of them are just horrible. But not only that, it's a couple of things I want, but I'm going to put a questionnaire up to see if that's something y'all would be interested in, having a Friday night movie night where we watch a show together and then make comments on the show, and not only the show of what the show is, but what was the show meant to say, what's behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. Right. So I'm going to put that up and see if that's something you guys would like to do, for us to watch a movie on Friday nights together. That'd be our date night, Friday night date night, and we'll watch all kind of different movies. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Please, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Please make a comment. Let me know what you think. Update me on the Diddy thing, other celebrities that you've heard from, about. We might do a little piece on them. Because there's several celebrities whose wives have died. Star Trek, Captain Kirk, he's had two wives that have died. One, I think, fell down the stairs. One drowned. 2 or 3. Then Jackie Jackson. I think it's Jackie Jackson. Wife died drowning, I think. Allegedly drowned. So there's a lot of little different you know, things that we could touch on there too, guys. But it's a lot happening, and I just want us to be more aware of our surroundings and just look, hold your kids tight, keep talking to your children, um, keep pouring those morals and values in them, um, to help them to stay away from danger, and let them know that money is not everything, and everything that glitters ain't gold, as they say. So we'll keep on reporting on the P Diddy case. We'll keep kind of touch basins on Jaguar, see what's up with that, and anything else that you guys come across. Go ahead and send it to me, so I can kind of research it and see what's happening with it. But guys, I am out of here, and as I always say, I love you, but God loves you best. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Hit your girl up. Let me know what's happening. And I'll be in these YouTube streets looking out. Peace out, guys.